Hello and welcome back to Lord Winklebottom Investigates. My name is Greg. Thank you for joining me today. We are in a bit of spot bother. I saw the last episode. I'm well and truly stuck. I have a problem. I need to get hold of this gramophone trumpet, but I don't know how to do that because if I try and take it,
I can't remove this trumpet. It's held in place with a small screw.
So there's a very small screw, and I don't have anything currently that can undo it.
I'd really rather not.
He's not going to use a big old axe. This knife.
This is too big to remove the small screw.
So I need something small. The only other thing I have is some coat hanger wires.
I'm really not sure what the plan is here.
And that doesn't work. So somewhere in this mansion that we're in, there is maybe a small screwdriver or something small that I can use to unlock that, because we need this to give to one of the other characters to use as a hearing aid because she's deaf, and we need to be able to speak to her and whatever. So that is the main hurdle we've got right now. So I'm almost at the stage, well in fact I am at the stage where I'm going to be trying pretty much everything I have in my inventory on everything that's interactable. I also might go around and speak to some of the characters to see whether I miss any dialogue options, that sort of thing. But that's probably going to be pretty frustrating and boring to watch, so I'm going to bring you back once I find something interesting. So I'll see you in a bit.
This wire has been severed cleanly too, by the looks of it.
Bit suspect if you ask me. Can we repair it?
Maybe, if we can find some replacement wire to bridge the gap.
Okay, this could be something. So I'm just going to bring it back there. So we just saw some replacement wire. We have some coat hanger wires.
Not the most professional repair, but I think this should allow us to use the telephone.
Okay, so this wasn't what I was expecting, but it's a step in the right direction.
Let's give this a try then. Ah yes, I have a connection. Operator, get me Scotland Yard.
Has it got through?
She's just connecting me now. Ah, greetings. This is Lord Winklebottom. I wish to report a suspicious death on the Isle of Bargast. I say hello? Hello?
What's wrong?
The line's dead. Must have gone down somewhere outside the house. Blast it, I don't think my message got through. It's down to us, Frumple. We must investigate this death ourselves.
Okay, so I didn't really advance the story at all because that's pretty much where we were at before. So now I'm just down an item. But I still have no further to getting the gramophone disassembled. So I guess I will continue.
Let's take this with us.
Oh, here we
You
go.
must be flummoxed if you think we're going to be in this blasted place long enough for you to start getting correspondence.
Okay, we picked up something that I missed before. I did examine the letter opener, but I didn't try taking it. That's got to be small enough. Let's give that a try. We'll give it a try. Okay, I'm excited. Let's try.
This is too big to remove the small screw.
You're kidding me! Okay, there's one other thing we can try that may be small enough to wedge open. Why do I always keep doing this? I keep going into here when I'm meant to go into the kitchen. There's a hatch at the back of the kitchen. There's dumbwaiter hatch that we want to jam open.
This might do the job. If I hold the door open with one hoof and try to jam the letter opener in with the other. Yes, I think that's going to keep the door open.
Nice. Okay, we're making progress. Let's examine this for a moment.
Right, with this door held open, I can just about get my head in here. Let's have a look inside, shall we?
Nice.
Well, that was a tight squeeze. I can't really do much down here, but I can have a look around at least.
Okay, brilliant. There's some good stuff here. First of all, we want this bottle. That's alkali. It's got to be the alkali that we
This is a
need.
bottle of lye, an alkali used for cleaning.
Yes. Can we not take it? We can take it.
This is a dangerous substance. I don't especially want to pick it up with my mouth, but I suppose I don't really have a choice.
Okay, we've also got some bags of salt. That's interesting.
Looks like there are some bags over yonder, but I can't tell what's inside them.
Well, it's salt. It says. Okay. Anyway, we can flip this pump.
This switch seems to be connected to the pump system that drives water through Guilfrey's in-house pipe network.
Perfect. And we need to turn off the water.
Alas, I cannot reach the switch from this undignified
Oh.
position. We'll need to get into the room.
Get into the room. Are you kidding me? You sure you can't just use this to poke it?
No, I don't think this is right.
Oh man. Okay, so I have an idea. Someone's been pouring salt into the water. Now axolotls. Now axolotls, I've never owned an axolotl. I don't really know much about them. I'm guessing maybe they are freshwater. And someone's been pouring salt into the water into his tubing system, which is what killed him.
This system must feed water into the rest of the house. The taps, Gilfrey's pipe network, the orangery and so on.
Strange that the plants aren't dying. Okay.
This system must feed
Alright, we need to get in here somehow. Oh, I really thought we'd made some... Well, we have made some progress, but not as much progress as I was hoping, because I still cannot get that gramophone. But, oh, you know what? We made some major progress, because we've got the alkali now. So the alkali we can use on the Sapfield keyprint.
Let's put this alkaline to the sap then.
Yeah, let me do it. This needs the steady hoof of a surgeon. Oh dear, well, it all went in at any rate.
Okay, now we can heat it up with our lamp.
Let me try and apply heat from this lamp to the resin mixture, and let's see what happens.
Oh, can't see anything happening. How boring.
Give it time, Frumple.
Can we go now? I'm so bored waiting for this.
You know, Frumple, I rather think we can. Look, the resin is set solid, just like the book said.
Oh yes, no, never doubted it for a moment. Looks like we now have a copy of the key that was dropped here.
Now to find what is the key to.
Excellent, we have the key. Now there are a few locked doors. The first one was in the kitchen, which is probably the one I'm most interested in because that may lead us into that room we were just in.
Maybe this key we made will fit the lock on the cellar door.
By Jove, it works.
Yes.
Well done, Winklebottom.
Oh, unfortunately it snapped off in the lock. I suppose the resin wasn't really strong enough. Still got the door open anyway.
That's fine. There was another locked door upstairs, but this is the important room. Right, flip the switch. Turn off that water, and now we can have a look at the bags.
I suppose they must keep a few cooking supplies down here too.
Foolish if you ask me. It'll get all damp in this place.
Yeah, I think once we get the autopsy done on the body, I reckon they'll find out that it's been killed by salt. So I think that is all we need to do here. We can go back out. Now we can drain the water in the pump system. Yeah, there we go. Turn the valve.
Let's give this a turn and see if we can't drain the system to get Gilfrey out of there. It's no use. The wheel is completely seized up. We'll need to lubricate it somehow.
Bound to be some oil or grease around the place
Okay.
somewhere.
So that's what we need the butter for that we've got cooking in the pan. That's fine, but we still need the tie from the moose's head. And to do that we need to find the crystal ball, and to do that we need to get the hearing aid. So we're back to this area. I've still got no more items, and I still cannot get that gramophone out. Oh, we made a good chunk of progress there. I'm pretty happy with that, but any more dialogue options? No. Oh
That'll be
dear.
all for now.
Okay. Yeah, that hasn't moved me on. No. Okay. I need to think about this a bit more. Bring it back in a bit.
Various works of fiction. These are
Ugh, Shakespeare.
I say, Frumple, there's a copy of the play Madame Lavinia mentioned here. Macbeth.
Okay, now that's interesting. That's we can take that book now. So that's something.
You know, this might just come in useful.
Just as long as you don't force me to read it.
So I did mention in the last episode that sometimes there are things that you need to come back to unlock more options. So we've looked at those books before, and they never mentioned anything about that. Because we found out about that play, we now have the book.
A copy of Macbeth by Shakespeare.
So maybe I don't need this just yet. let's try giving that book to her.
I say, madam, I have a play here that might interest you.
The Scottish play! Oh, get away from me! Away!
There we go. Oh, thank God for that.
Thank you so much for getting my crystal ball back. I will let Beryl know that she needn't stand guard any longer.
Don't mention it, madam.
Fantastic. We can now tell her to go and take a rest.
Perhaps you should get some rest, dear lady.
I am feeling quite tired after all the commotion. I suppose there won't be any more guests now, and the madam's missing item has been found, so I should get a bit of rest.
Okay, so now that she's gone, we can use the knife on the tie.
Sorry about this, sir, but I'm afraid we have need of your tie.
And now we can go back into the kitchen. We can use the tie to soak up the butter.
I suppose this fabric will soak up the grease. Ah yes, we now have a greasy tie. How splendid.
You do the strangest things, Winklebottom.
So with that context, that would have been a strange thing to do. I mean, I was putting the butter on the pan and all that sort of stuff before I knew why I needed to do it. But now we have a greasy tie. We can grease the wheel.
Right then, I'll wipe this liquid butter around the valve using the tie we cut off a dead moose's mounted head.
There is literally no simpler way we could have done this.
I think I might dispose of this now, it's absolutely disgusting.
But that does mean that we can turn this wheel, I hope.
Let's give this a turn and see if we can't drain the system to get Gilfrey out of there. The lubrication has helped, but I still can't turn it. If only I had some leverage.
Okay, this is what the axe is for then, yeah? Long metal axe.
Lubricating the valve wasn't enough, but maybe this will help us get some leverage on it. Since there's no way to contact the mainland, we should flush out the body and perform an autopsy ourselves.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? The Gilfrey estate will not be held liable for any damage or injury caused by incorrect operation of that device, you know.
Oh, hang it all, what's the worst that can happen?
Not sure he should have said that. He's going to end up in a bath, isn't he?
Oh, bloody hell!
Oh, he just killed the gardener. I told you there was salt in that water, I knew it. And he's in the bath. Oh, Act 2, the game is a hoof. And the storm has stopped as well, so we can go out and explore the island a bit as well.
Well, that was a most eventful night.
Quite so, old boy.
Hopefully our call got through to the police on the mainland, though I don't hold out much hope in that regard.
Our first priority should be the autopsy. I'll need to go and have a look at the body.
Good lord, what was that? It sounded like it came from the drawing room. We must investigate.
Oh, okay, I went to the dining room. Let's go back. Fine, go to the drawing room.
Somebody please come quickly!
It's Miss Gilfrey again. Hurry, Frumple.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, Lord Winklebottom, Dr. Frumple, thank goodness you're here. I just came back this morning and I discovered this horrific mess.
What a disgusting sight. What on earth is it?
I do believe it's Mr. Pumphrey, the gardener.
Whatever could have happened to him?
Poor chap looks to have been doused in salt water. Deadly to certain invertebrates, you know.
Salt water? Why would salt water be running through the pipes in here?
I need some fresh air. You'll find me outside if you need me.
We killed him.
Oh, look at this!
Ah, Miss Price! You gave me quite the start. I didn't notice you coming in.
Story of my life. This is fascinating, though. I'd heard this could happen to slugs, but I've never witnessed it before. Oh, I would like to study it.
Bit grim.
Yeah, I was thinking about to say that. It's a bit morbid. But I guess so.
Poor Mr. Pumphrey.
I say, you don't think this had anything to do with us messing around with that water system, do you?
Oh, I don't suppose so, no. On balance, I'm certain this was just a terrible but entirely unrelated accident.
Yeah. Okay, well, the hosepipe popped off.
I don't really want
Yeah,
to
it
look
still
around
doesn't
an
want to pick it
entire
up.
hosepipe if I don't have a reason to.
I'm sure we will have a reason to at some point. Okay, let's see if she's got anything else to say.
Tell us a bit about your work.
It's hard to know where to begin, really. It was very varied. Archaeology, historical research, even paleontology. Gilfrey had found a lot of very interesting artefacts over the years.
And you were cataloguing them all?
I wasn't just his secretary, if that's what you were implying. I studied them, made notes, performed tests to determine age and so on. We were doing solid research.
Had you made any significant discoveries recently? Could that be what Gilfrey was planning to announce?
No, nothing out of the
Yeah,
ordinary.
we've heard this one.
Certainly nothing that would be of interest to the general public.
Could we perhaps take a look at your notes to see if there's anything that stands out?
I'm afraid not. Mr. Gilfrey took them and I don't know where he put them. I'd be very grateful to have them back if you happen to find them.
Okay,
Thank you, Miss Price.
so let's have a look at our book here. Gilfrey took our notes. Is anything else we've had added to this? We still haven't met the butler yet. No, let's just turn. Anything else? No, I don't think anybody else has anything added. Okay. Right then, so what we got at the moment, we've got no real items to do anything with, but we do want to go and inspect the body. That's probably the most important thing to do. Let's go and do that now. The bathroom, is that up this way? Oh no, that was just the attic and the study. Can't get into the attic just yet. There we go.
Poor Gilfrey. How sad he should end up like this. I suppose we should search the body for clues.
Looks like there's something in his pocket. We should probably take a look. I'll need to perform an autopsy as soon as possible, too.
Let's try to do this as quickly as we can. I don't like to think of him just lying here in the bathtub like this.
You know, this sort of reminds me of that case we had in Yorkshire a few years back. Remember that? Hogfellow was murdered by being pushed down a hill in a bathtub. Last of the summer swine, the press called it.
Shall we get on, Frumple?
Okay.
We should check his pockets. Frumple, will you do the honours?
Only thing he has on him is a key, by the looks of it.
Ooh.
Nothing else here.
I could get us into the attic though.
Right then, I suppose you'll need to perform this autopsy.
Trouble is, I don't have all my equipment. Wasn't expecting to need it. At the very least, I'll need a knife, some needle and thread, and some kind of apron to protect myself. Have to ask around, I suppose.
Okay, well we do have a knife. That might be good enough. Needle and thread, the pelican lady might have some because she was doing some knitting and stuff. But okay, we've got the key. Let's go and check out the attic, see if we can get into that now. Let's use the key on the attic.
Well, we have a key and we have a locked door. It would be most remiss of us not to at least attempt to use one with the other.
Well, go on then. Stop wittering on and just try it.
Oh, very well.
Okay, let's go. Oh, we have a book.
Look, Frumple, somebody seems to have dropped a book.
Anything good? I like that one where animals from space came down in weird two-legged walking machines, then caught rabies and died. Very exciting.
No, actually, it appears to be a prayer book. We should return it to its rightful owner. Strange that it would be here, mind you.
Oh, something suspicious about the sea lion person.
No luck, I'm afraid. The door appears to be jammed shut.
I swear I can hear movement inside, though. I say, you in there. I insist you open this door at once. Well, I'm out of ideas. We need to force it open somehow.
Okay, force it open. I don't have anything. I've got the knife. I don't think that's going to work.
No, I don't think this is right.
Some bit bigger than that. Okay. Well, we got a lead. We do have a lead. Let's go and speak to the what was the Reverend? Yep, Reverend Peabody.
I wonder, is this prayer book yours, perhaps?
Oh, goodness, yes. I've been looking for that all morning. Wherever did you find it?
Rather curiously, we found it behind a locked door leading up to the attic.
Oh my, well, that is most strange. I really can't account for that at all. Most strange indeed.
He sounds
Nonetheless,
suspicious.
I'm glad I was able to return it to you. Well, goodbye for now, Reverend.
God be with you, my son.
Has that added anything to him? I don't think it has, because it didn't come up with anything. Where is he? Definitely suspicious. Okay, that hasn't really helped. Oh, okay, tell you what though, we do have the lead to go outside.
Well, the rain appears to have cleared up at least. This will make exploring the rest of the island rather easier.
Yes, wouldn't have wanted to go out in that storm. My tea would have been watered down something rotten.
He still hasn't finished that cup of tea.
Have you finished sorting through Gilfrey's paperwork? Did you find everything you needed?
Well, not everything. There were some papers missing. If you find any of his documents or such like, do let me know.
Thank you, Mr. Spode.
Okay. Right, let's go and search the rest of the island.
We could easily get lost out on the island. We should try and find a map first.
Map? The island's not going to be that big, surely. Why is it going to be a map? Okay, let's go up to the study then. There was a globe. That's not going to help, but maybe there's some kind of something here now that everybody's gone. No kind of map.
Photographs from some of Gilfrey's expeditions.
Chap certainly got around a bit, didn't he?
What I want to know is where he's been, though. That's the key thing.
I wonder if I can find any information about that plant we saw in the orangery.
Now we've done this.
Ah, yes, here we are.
What does it say?
Apparently, that sticky fluid in the
Okay.
plant is a kind of resin.
We've
Maybe we could use that
sorted
for
it.
something if we...
We've done that. Puzzle's solved. We don't need to know anything more about that. Let's shut that door again. Yeah, nothing else in here as far as I can tell. He's not going to take the diving helmet because we've tried that before. No map. I was hoping there might be a map in here, but it's obviously not. Let's go to... let's go to the dining room and we can maybe speak. I reckon we're still going to need...
Dame Celia, we should like to borrow your sewing kit.
Don't mumble so, darling.
Yeah, so
Farewell, Dame Celia.
What did you...
we're going to need to sort out that hearing aid if we're going to do that. So let's see, can we open the window now?
I'm not going to open these, it'll let in a terrible draft.
Oh, come on. Now, that, can we see anything
Large
else?
double windows looking out onto the island.
Not exactly the jolliest view one could ask for.
No, nothing. I did see something weird in the... Was that the last episode? Possibly. Looked like there was a figure walking across the ground. They didn't mention anything about it, but... Yeah. So you got anything else to say now?
Madam? Thank you for your time, madam.
Nothing.
I believe these are used to see into the future. Rather a pity they can't see into the past, so we could...
No, old boy, that's...
Oh, then we probably...
Yep, we've heard that before. Okay. Maybe they bang the gong. Maybe that butler's going to show up. We still haven't seen him. Nothing's happening. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Servants' quarters, kitchen, dining room. Let's go back to the drawing room. Just see if we can find a map anywhere.
A collection of gramophone records.
Oh look, they have
Yeah,
sounds
we've
of
heard this. There's nothing extra though. These books?
A collection of books, nothing of any...
Nothing of interest right now. Yeah, there's nothing here either, is there? We've spoken to her about everything.
Thank you, Miss Price.
Now, where would I find... Oh, well, hang on. Now,
Now, let us have a look in here.
Oh, just some papers.
Not inherently
You
so,
need
but in
some
this case,
papers.
yes. They don't seem to be of any great interest.
Best way, in my opinion, gets it out of the way.
One
Yeah.
would hope that you at least...
yes, we've done all that. Nothing else of interest. Let's have one up. Oh, here we go. Maybe some more dialogue options. Ah, apron.
Ah, Miss Clutterbuck, I wonder if you might be able to lend us your apron for a short time.
I think not, my lord. I'd be lost without it. Give me a minute and I'll get you one of my spares, though. There you are, my lord. You can keep this one. It never did me any good in any case.
Oh my. Here, Frumple, you can keep hold of this.
What exactly did she mean by that?
Thank you, Miss Clutterbuck.
It's a very strange thing to say. Okay, you must have just taken it. Okay, there is nothing else here. Let's just check the side door here, just in case anything has happened.
This system must feed water into the rest of the house, the tap.
Yeah, we know this. I don't think anything else is going to be different here.
I suppose they must keep...
Foolish, if you ask.
No. Do we want to switch the pump back on again? Don't know if that's really worth doing anything. Let's just check if that did anything, because we had the hose was disconnected. Now that we turn the water on, no, it hasn't really done anything. So taking plant, hose pipe, no, okay. Oh, I know what we could do. We can check on. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. There's nothing else in this room. Where? Wonder where he's gone then. So we checked in there. They're still in here. What was up here? We've been in the bathroom, haven't we? Yeah, just him there. So there's definitely nothing else in his pockets.
He doesn't have anything else on him.
No, okay, that's fine. Nothing changed in here. I could flush the toilet, but I don't see why we'd want to do that.
I don't wish to go right now, and certainly not with Frumple standing here.
Yeah. There's nothing else. Okay, so I kind of reached another block. Unless we can go to the bedrooms now.
I'm really not going to check all those bedrooms.
Should forget about the bedrooms. That's fine with me. Been to the study, servants' quarters, drawing room, kitchen. We've been everywhere, and it needs a map. I haven't seen a map anywhere, so there must be one about somewhere. So tell you what, we'll call it a day here, because we've come up against another stumbling block where I need to sort of think a little bit about where we can get a map from. And also I need to be able to still find some little screwdriver or something small enough to be able to get that gramophone trumpet off. But yeah, so anyway, I think we're making some good progress. Still got a long way to go, but I'm certainly enjoying it. I hope you are too. Let me know what you're thinking down in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.